Hello everyone, my name is Nikhil Moga. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will discuss what is Investor Education and Protection Fund. The Investor Education and Protection Fund or IEPF is a fund established to protect the interest of the investors and promote awareness among the investors. To protect the investor from unfair harassment from the company, the central government has established the authority which is claimed to be known as Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority. Initially, the concept was introduced with the intention of using the investor funds for their benefit, such as through investor education and investor awareness programs. But after 2016, the government has made it mandatory to transfer the underlying shares held by the company in the IEPF fund. Section 125 of the Companies Act 2013 provides for the IEPF fund. It requires that the unclaimed dividend, matured debentures, matured deposits and interests are to be transferred to the fund from the unpaid dividend account of the company after a period of more than 7 years. The fund account is managed by the central authority whose composition is mentioned under Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority, appointment of chairperson and members, holding of meetings and provision for offices and officers rules 2016. Now, we will discuss what is the purpose of Investor Education and Protection Fund. The purpose fulfilled by the Investor Education and Protection Fund are educating the investors about the potency of the market, making the investors aware of their rights, develop research and surveys to expand the knowledge among investors, enlightenment of the procedure about the operability of the market, educating the investors about the unfair practices existing in the securities market, encouraging new entrants to infuse money into the securities market. Now we will discuss what is the composition of IEPF authority. The central government, by way of subclause 5 of the section 125 of the Companies Act 2013, provides that an authority is to be established who will manage the affairs of the IEPF authority. By way of legislative enactment in the Companies Act 2013, the central government provides the authority a statutory power. The authority will be responsible for protecting the interest of the investor and promoting awareness among every investors. Rule 4 of the Investor Education and Protection Fund Authority, appointment of chairperson and members, holding of meetings and provision for offices and officers Rule 2016 provides for the composition of the authority. It states that the authority shall consist of a chairperson who will be the secretary of the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and act as an ex officio chairperson, a chief executive officer of the authority who shall be appointed by the central government, and other 6 members who will be nominated by RBI and SEBI, and out of which 4 persons shall possess special knowledge and experience of not less than 15 years in the field of law, accountancy and finance. Now we will discuss what are the amounts that can be deposited in the IEPF fund. There are various amounts that can be deposited in the IEPF fund which shall as follows. The amount granted by the central government after due appropriation made by the parliament. Any donations received in the fund given by the central government, state government, companies or any other institution. The amount transferred by the company in the unpaid dividend account under clause 5 of section 124 of Companies Act. Any amount which is lying in the IEPF under section 205C of the Companies Act. Any income generated or interest accrued from the investment made from the fund. Any amount received under section 38 clause 4 of the Companies Act. Any application money which is due for refund. Any matured deposits. Any sale proceeds of fractional shares made out of the issuance of bonus shares, merger and amalgamation for 7 years or more. Any redemption amount which remained underlying for more than 7 years or more. Any other amount which the government may prescribe from time to time. Now we will discuss what is the utilization of the IEPF fund. The fund underlying in the account of the Investor Education and Protection Fund is to be utilized for the refund in respect of matured deposits, unclaimed dividends, the application money due for refund, matured debentures and interest accrued over a period of time on the said deposit, the protection of the interest of the investor and provide awareness among them, distribution of any disgorged amount among eligible and identifiable applicants for shares or debentures, shareholders, debenture holders or depositors who have suffered losses due to wrong actions by any persons, reimbursement of all the legal expenses incurred in the class action suits in section 37 and section 245 of the Companies Act 2013, any additional purpose in accordance with the rules as may be prescribed by the central government from time to time. Now we will discuss who has the authority to audit the IEPF account. The comptroller and Auditor General of India shall be the apex body in respect of auditing of accounts. The accounts of the Iepf fund shall be audited in such intervals as may be prescribed by the CAG from time to time, and the report of the audit shall be supplied to the central government along with all the financial documents. For more such updates, please subscribe to the channel.